episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. We have me and Ella have been affected by strikes today, so forgive us if we are not in the mood to fight anybody. But welcome back. I will be your host today at Anita Abaymi on all platforms, and we're here with
Shy at Shy Carter,
Teamer at Teams_GH on X,
Ella at LFCLs.
Right, not a lot has happened this week, but we're gonna make lemonade from the small lemons that we have. Obviously, Arsenal got their win, Liverpool got their win, 3-point collectors this weekend. Where does 3-point collectors come from?
Lauren.
Is it not Maiwa, isn't it?
No, Lauren, isn't it?
Isn't it like Maiwa, Cams and Fuad?
I don't know.
I don't know, but 3-point collectors this weekend. We were the 3-point collectors last weekend, so happy faces in the room. Anyway, let's move it forward.
Odolo.
What? What's Odolo?
Idiot.
Olodo. Is this Odolo?
Wait. Subtitles and everything for this.
Odolo. Olodo.
Olodo. That. So you, Teamer.
Okay, so Arsenal won this weekend. They beat Crystal Palace 5-0. They've come back from Dubai and they look like they are in good spirits. Shy, what was your takeaway from that game?
It wasn't a 5-0 game. We're still shit.
Oh.
And I just feel like it was a poor Crystal Palace side. The first half was bad. When you look at it, we scored from 2 set pieces again, and we're not really getting much going in open play. I feel like Palace, they're a shocking team. Eze was their only bright spark. Maybe if they had at least say, do they cause Arsenal more problems? Because still with just Eze, they still managed to get up the pitch, and we're finished. I personally...
You're so dramatic.
No, I'm not dramatic. I'm tired.
Of what?
The shocking football that Arteta decided to play. Like, Arteta has turned my club into a glorified Stoke City with a few nice pieces of open play here and there. But when you look at it, and when Arsenal fans are delusional enough to think that we're going for a league title, playing this football, we're not going to get it. It's shocking. Like, it wasn't a 5-0 game. Martinelli came on in the end, 2 good finishes. Trossard, a good finish. But I just need to see more. I wasn't impressed.
So you're talking about, so you said the first half, no goals from open play, but then you just described 3 goals from open play.
Yeah, but it was when the team was already down and out. When teams come and they give us a fight, we can't break them down. That was our first goal in, 2 games of football prior to the break. And it's like, in the first half, I was like, we went to Dubai for a week and a half to do what? Soak up sun, because it doesn't look like we've done anything on the training ground. Also, another thing I want to address, uncomfortable conversations that no one in my fan base wants to have. Declan Rice is a hindrance to our build-up. The reason why we scored 3 goals after the fact, if you see when Jorginho comes on the pitch and you actually have a 6 who can play a diagonal ball. See, we were just talking about midfielders who can pass, yeah? Declan Rice, if you watch him, like, the next Arsenal game, who do we have next? Liverpool? No, we have a game before that, then Liverpool. Watch Declan Rice and count how much times the ball goes sideways and backwards and sideways and backwards. And then the difference...
Hammy, though. Tight hammy.
Does he have tight hammy all season?
But I don't even think it's that. I just feel like different midfielders have different roles in their team, and Declan Rice's role isn't to play them diagonal passes.
Well, it is, because we paid £150 million for him, and he took
over.
Bring
out something that's not in his.
Yeah, but he took over from essentially he took over from Thomas Partey, and if it was Partey's role to learn how to play those diagonals and play on the half term to aid Arsenal's build-up, and now you've taken that role as the lone 6 and you can no longer do those things and they hinder our build-up, I'm going to criticise you for it, because the same way Arsenal fans will have smoke for Kai Havertz for not doing what Xhaka can do, or for Jesus for not scoring, or Saka and Martinelli for underperforming, yeah, he gets stuck in. Yes, he has been fantastic on the defensive side of stuff for Arsenal, but I'm watching him and he's a bit slow. Like,
But
You can't tell me. Sorry, you're running with the ball into no man's land, time and time again. Where did you get your football education from?
Was this just from the Crystal Palace match? or
No,
was this
it's
from-
been a repeat pattern.
Damn.
a few episodes ago, if I may, you said that you was really, really impressed with him and he's proved you wrong. Those are your words.
Because I thought it was gonna be shit.
And you also said that he was at that point midfield of the season. So how have we got from there to here? I don't understand.
Odegaard was hiding his deficiencies. Anyways,
Okay, what would your ideal midfield three be then? For Arsenal.
Rice would still be in there,
Okay.
but I think right now he needs a 2 to thrive. I don't think now he's adapting to the 6 as well as I thought he was a couple of weeks ago. Yes, the whole team has struggled and he has been one of our better players this season. I'm not taking that away from him. But when we need more, if we can put the onus on the likes of Partey and Odegaard when it was their turn, then unfortunately Declan Rice has to face the same scrutiny. He's not going to get away with it in the name of tackles.
But you said he was...
And I changed my mind. It's not allowed.
No. No, it's not.
In a quarter team, man.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
What happened to new information, new opinions?
No.
Well, then that's unfortunate for you. I've changed my mind. There's nothing you can do about it.
To be honest, it doesn't seem like you fully changed. It just seems like you're having these frustrations because the team around Declan Rice right now is not performing, and it's a problem because if he was doing this from the jump, maybe Arsenal wouldn't be in this situation.
But
I don't know.
I feel like the games that I've watched him alongside Jorginho, and I don't even rate Jorginho. I don't even know why he's at my club. But the fact that I can appreciate what he brings to the team on the ball, it highlights how we look. When it's Declan Rice that's in the 6. If you look at it right, this season Odegaard has played a lot deeper than what he is last season. But Arsenal's best games has come when Odegaard's closer to goal. Yeah. And why is he closer to goal? Because Jorginho's in the team and we have someone who can connect the lines from defence to midfield to attack. Every time Jorginho isn't there, even though it should have been Thomas Partey, but he's a hospital patient and some other things that I won't disclose. It's now on Odegaard to get the ball from defence, keep it in midfield, and then feed the attack. Our best games this season, especially in our Champions League group stages, Jorginho's played some, and Odegaard's allowed to be in and around that final third where he's the most effective. I feel like when it's just him and Rice, and obviously Kai Havertz as well, that takes away from Odegaard's game. That's it.
No, I hear that.
Anyone disagree? Team.
I don't care about Arsenal. I think yeah, like I always the few Arsenal games that I have watched, I've always maintained that you don't look as good as you did last season, and there's something disjointed about that midfield. And I think as good as Declan Rice is, I don't personally think he's been the signing of the season.
No.
Even though there's shouts for him to be the signing of the season, for me it's a no.
People were saying better than Cole Palmer just the other day, but
oh brother, go on, Timo.
There's something about him in that Arsenal midfield that's not quite clicking, and I think you're right in terms of his forward play and his forward passing. But however, I think he would actually be better slightly further forward, so he should be playing an 8.
I don't think he's 8 though, because
Rice
what
is
8
on
decides? Do you know what it is with Rice? If you watch him, his ball carrying is extremely good. What's not good is the decision that he makes when to. If he carried the ball and when you see your attackers in space, you let the ball go, I would have no problems. He runs to no man's land, then there's 3 players around him, then he turns around and he passes the ball backwards. The difference between him and Partey is if Partey gets that ball, straight away you're spreading the play. That's how Arsenal were good last season. It was Martinelli and Saka or Jesus in space, and that ball was coming to them first time. Those 2 or 3 seconds that you take, especially against top opposition, allows the opposition to come back.
But do you not think that's just an Arteta problem then? Because maybe that's how Arteta wants to play. Because if you bring in a player that you know is not doing what Partey does, and he's never done what Partey does, isn't maybe this is what Arteta wants to do. Maybe it's not a Declan Rice problem. It's how Arteta wants to play his football.
Arteta's problem is that his key players for his system to succeed are injury-prone players in both Partey, Tomiyasu and Jesus. And I feel like the fact that we went into the season again relying on players that play like school children, or they work like school children because they need a break every 6 to 8 weeks. They're just not going to be there. I think that's a bit naive from a manager in his 4th season. And I also think Thomas Partey was more experienced than Declan Rice when we bought him, but he also took 18 months to learn how to play in the 6th role.
Yeah.
And it's just something that Rice has to learn. But unfortunately for Arteta, given the way last season ended, I don't think Arsenal fans this time around have the patience to see us have another trophyless season.
Can I ask
what are you
question?
suggesting?
What do you mean, what my suggestion?
whoa,
I've never
whoa.
been Arteta in. Get him out.
Ooh.
Huh? What do you mean, Ania?
Shah has never been Arteta.
Yeah, I know. But get him out is a bit hard.
No, it's not.
Do you not think he's on the cusp or something? I mean, I don't personally.
Liverpool
I
are 5
don't.
points clear, yeah? They beat us at the Emirates in 2 weeks' time. That would give them 8 points clear. That's 3 games.
Yeah, you can make that up.
It's not about making it
And-
up. It's
and
about
That's where
Liverpool
we're
dropping
gonna
points.
drop the points.
Yeah,
Liverpool
and-
going to drop points.
And City.
They play Chelsea in a couple of days.
Uh,
Not saying they'll drop points there. Not saying they'll drop points there. I'm just saying there's opportunities for them to drop points.
And if Arsenal were a serious club who actually wanted to get a title or push Liverpool and City further than what we're currently doing, we haven't been active in the window, and it doesn't look like we're going to be active in the window.
Yeah, you
And
guys
actually,
have
no,
got a
one,
striker.
no one really has
but
been
isn't it
active in the
FFP
window.
issues
Yeah.
with Arsenal?
Yeah, there is.
Again, Arteta's fault.
What? Everything is Arteta's
No,
fault.
do you know why? Yeah, because he's in his 4th season, and apart from who's left, Cedric, who I think was a board.
Is he still?
I was even thinking like,
who
wait.
I think was a board signing thing.
Yeah.
This is Arteta's squad. Everyone who's now at Arsenal, he has either made suggestions to the board to sign or has re-signed. So he no longer has the excuse of, oh, well, there's players from Wenger, there's players from Emery. None of that. This is your squad.
Yeah.
So it's either you win with the squad that you assembled or you get the fuck out.
I think it's too early to call if Arsenal will or will not win the Premier League right
We're
now.
not winning it.
I think that's
It's
still
going to be
too early.
harder. It's going
I
to be
said-
harder
I
next
said
It's going to be
season.
difficult for sure.
I said from the very beginning they weren't winning it.
Okay.
She's agreeing with you.
No, she doesn't get to agree with me. She's a Chelsea fan. She's doing it out of pleasure, laughing at my pain.
Definitely out of a lot of pleasure. But I think for me, much like the stuff that you just said, the goal scoring aspect, I knew you wouldn't have the firepower to win the Premier League, and it's coming to.
Do you know what's
fruition.
crazy? Ivan Toney is 1 goal away from Gabriel Jesus' tally this season. Tony hasn't played football yet.
What? No, that's not true.
Jesus needs to
I
find
think
shame.
it's true.
He has
Oh
2 goals.
my God.
Eddie Nketiah has more goals than
But
Gabriel
Jesus
Jesus
has
this
had some
season.
injury issues. So.
I don't care.
So who's he calling when he does his little celebration?
When's the last time you've seen him
God.
do it?
Calling God.
The phone has been plugged out.
Someone
no
said
connection.
landline.
Kai Havertz has more goals than Jesus for Arsenal
Wow.
this season. That's embarrassing.
It's not. Oh, come on, it's not embarrassing. Kai
Right.
Havertz can score. Alright, sorry. I'll always back Kai Havertz. I'm sorry.
Doesn't Jackson have more goals than Jesus?
Okay,
Yeah,
but
of
Jackson
course.
has more goals than a lot of people, and he's still shit. No,
I just think if Arsenal were serious, the
Gabriel-
same way you could go last season or 2 seasons ago to follow Stan Kroenke to his what do you call this, ice hockey team, go find him wherever he is in America and get on your knees and beg because we need
Not
a
on
striker.
his knees. Pause.
No, on his
Pause.
knees and beg.
Pause.
He needs to beg. If we don't get more reinforcements in this window, it becomes a top 4 battle. And it becomes a top 4 battle with Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur, who are, Tottenham are 6 months into their new manager,
Yeah.
and Emery's coming up to 18 months?
Yeah.
Compared to 4 years? Embarrassing.
Can I ask you a question then?
Sure.
Because it's the same question. It's the same kind of questions I ask Chelsea fans who want Poch out. Who are you replacing him with?
That's not my job.
Jose Mourinho.
God forbid.
He would never go down.
Yes, he would.
He wants to win.
The last time he was
Mourinho.
on his knees asking for the Arsenal job, trying to do
Please.
tactical. He tried to do, I would play Abba here, I'll play Pepe here, I'll play Laka here. And
As
that's
in
how
when
Arsenal
he
will
was a
win.
pundit.
Yeah, beg.
What, he was just being a pundit.
Yeah, sure. He was auditioning for the Arsenal job under
Yeah.
silence. And
All I'm saying is, if you had him last season in that same position, 10 points clear, you'd win. You'd have won the league.
I don't doubt that. I can give Mourinho his respect. Arteta's a dickhead.
If you are just tuning in, you wouldn't believe that Arsenal just beat Crystal Palace
Oh,
5-0.
no.
You wouldn't believe
Not
it.
impressed.
Because all you've done is not give him
What was
praise
it? 1
for
win
the
in
5
7,
goals.
2 wins in 8. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
But it's so weird.
Arteta out is crazy.
It's crazy.
No, it's not.
If it
Because
was the
if
end
he
of the
was at your
season,
club,
it's
both
not.
of you would want him out.
Okay, but let's pause here, yeah. Let's look at Ella. Jurgen Klopp has had episodes where he's gone a couple of games without wins.
Not many.
There was a drought.
Last season.
There was
Yeah,
a
last
drought.
season was the only. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it was not last season, the season before, no.
The season he finished third, though, we had like ridiculous injuries, and he still finished third.
They've got some ridiculous injuries as well.
No, we do not compared to
Pass.
Liverpool.
No, we had no centre backs.
Oh, I remember that whole
Yeah.
whole
Nat
debacle.
Well, Alisson
And-
won you the
and-
top 4 place.
Yes,
I
and
remember
Reece
that. It was a
Williams.
bicycle kick. I remember that.
It's not finished
It wasn't
as
a
well.
bad. It was headed.
Yeah,
Was it a
Huh?
bicycle?
yeah. He's been called back from Celtic.
Who?
Nat
Nat
Phillips.
Phillips,
I said Williams.
Williams.
Why are
Nat
they mixing their
Phillips.
players together?
Reece Williams, and Nat
sorry.
Phillips.
Tired.
Yeah, sorry. Nat Phillips is crazy. He's like 26. Like, go and get a career.
We stopped him from going to Benfica. We ruined that boy's
Because they're
career.
keeping him on the street.
We really are. I feel for him.
If you're in Arsenal's position, Ella,
Mm.
would you want Jurgen Klopp out?
No, but the thing is, Jurgen Klopp's got too much
No, but
too much credit in the bank.
based on what, let's say you Klopp has the same story as Arteta and he doesn't have those Champions Leagues and those Premier League runs, would you not want him out by now? Given the amount of money he's almost at 800 million
Yeah,
spent.
it's.
Yeah,
I
that's
understand.
crazy.
I said if Arsenal don't win a big trophy, a Premier League, a Champions League, then I think they should consider their options because
Consider your options.
consider their in the nicest way.
Win it.
Win it, remember?
Bro, we ain't winning
Because, as I said, Man City are going to get stronger, Liverpool going to get stronger,
Mm.
and it becomes more
Even
difficult.
today, sorry to skip, but the fact that Liverpool won without 2 of their most important players, the difference between us and them is that Arsenal fans would have been like, oh my god, let's say it was Saka and Saliba, right? 2 of our most important players. If we didn't have them and we went to Bournemouth and we drew or lost, they'll be like, yeah, but we had no Saka and we had no Saliba, so we just have to. No. Tired.
Mm.
And that concludes Arsenal beating Crystal Palace 5-0.
Congrats.
We concluded with Arteta needs to go.
That's mad.
That's brazy for me.
so
I don't
That
think it
is
is.
so crazy. I
Oh,
feel like when
Hey,
you come
Poch 7
off,
games undefeated. Why do you want him out?
Come on, man.
All right then.
you want Poch out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Middlesbrough game broke me, man.
Teamwork.
The Middlesbrough game broke.
But
They
you
had
can come
14
back.
injuries. They are mid-championship club.
Oh, I did.
I was broken. Anita, please.
Let's move on. Speaking of it, we touched on it just slightly, ever so slightly, but Jose Mourinho is out of a job again. Now, nah, it's nothing to laugh about. Why are you laughing? What's funny?
Some people's goat, you know.
But it's not like he got fired because he was doing badly. They parted ways because they didn't want to renew his contract. They believed that Jose had taken Roma as far as he could take them. Allegedly.
Would you take him back at Chelsea?
Yeah, 100%
No,
in a heartbeat.
you gotta let him go.
Not me.
Would you?
No.
He will
Okay, she's
abso-
like, not me.
Wait,
No.
why would you?
with your
Why wouldn't
squad. No.
I will take Jose back. This is basically just on vibes. Realistically, it's sentimental.
Has to be.
Okay.
Realistically, he can't come back into this team. They are way too young. He will break them. He will break these players. Given 6 months, the dressing room will turn. I don't even think
No.
some of these players will turn up to training. Like,
No. No.
nah.
But Jose could be the one manager that could turn Jackson into a killer.
Hey.
His striker record is fantastic.
Is he Harry Potter?
Don't you guys call him the special one?
Next question. So, Jose Mourinho has left Roma.
He's special, but he cannot be that level of special.
I feel like that's
task is too
working some miracles in that respect. No disrespect to Nicholas Jackson, but we can't help. We can't help him. Okay, we can't help him. But Jose Mourinho, third season. Is it the first season that he always gets sacked? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third season at Roma, he's been sacked. Roma, they just believe that he had taken him as far as he can. Do you guys think that Jose Mourinho can come back to this Premier League and still have the same effect or same impact as he used to have once before?
No.
it's
Is he?
done.
Do you guys think he's just done?
Yes.
Career-wise,
I don't think
In
he's
the Premier
done.
League.
I think he could go to. I think I'd be.
I think that's a fiver in the sin bin. Someone's phone was ringing.
Sorry.
I think he could do something at Newcastle.
I personally think, and I think Jose is refusing to adapt to the modern day game. I think he's got to that stage of his career where his own arrogance is costing him. I think that's what it.
But he said he's gone on record to say that he has adapted.
I don't see it. I don't see it on the pitch.
But
So
He's he won trophies at Roma.
And the thing is, it's not like
winning trophies
Roma
at
fans
Roma
are
and
happy
going
with
back
Jose.
to a top. Yeah, but I think if it was Mourinho when he came for his second stint at Chelsea, then yeah. But I think now I don't see a top club coming. Like right now, he's available. I don't see a top club, as in not Tottenham's, but like Chelsea's.
I don't even think Tottenham will go. Oh yeah, he went to
Chelsea.
Tottenham.
She said
Like,
not Tottenham's.
Yeah, not
I
that
forgot
level,
he
but
was
like,
at Tottenham.
do you see like a Chelsea United, a Juve, Atletico Madrid be like, oh, okay, wrong examples because they have really good managers apart from Chelsea. Do you see those clubs coming off mute and be like, Jose's available, let's go pay him, what is his salary, like 18 million a year, and he will take my club back to where it belongs?
It depends on the team. It purely depends on the team. I feel like go on.
I feel like you can't put Chelsea in there because of nostalgia reasons.
Okay, so let's do this. I know Jose probably doesn't watch this, yeah,
You never know.
but if he's really
Hey, uncle.
if he's really still up
Hey,
there
Daddy.
and you guys say he needs a
That's
team
wild.
with money
Sorry.
and in the modern day he wants to prove how special he is, there's a job there for him.
Sorry, what was your question?
No, I'm saying there's a job there for Jose, I think,
Yeah.
at a semi-top club
Or maybe an
where
international
he will have
level.
unlimited funds.
Yeah.
Go and win PSG their first Champions League title.
He can't do that.
He won't do that.
Why
He
can't
can't
he
do
do that?
I feel like with PSG, firstly, who runs that club? Firstly,
But he's going.
if Mbappe
Is he definitely?
is
Yeah, he didn't resign.
until someone has crossed the T's, dotted the I's, that Mbappe saga, I'm not. Take it as it is right now.
Okay.
Mbappe being there,
Mm-hmm.
Mbappe and Jose cannot
No.
be in the same club.
You
I'm
will
gonna tell you
humble
that
him.
for free. Huh?
Jose will humble him.
No, he
No,
won't.
he won't.
Shy, no, he will not.
Jose
No.
will get humbled.
No,
Mbappe will say, "You're my employee."
exactly. Mbappe he's too big.
I'm so sorry. Jose is not going to PSG and humbling nobody. It's not happening, okay? Let's just nip that in the bud. Let's close that.
So you
That's
can't go
already
to
away.
PSG.
You can't go to
No.
PSG. No.
Then I don't
As
see,
it stands right now.
I don't see a club in domestic football that need Jose Mourinho.
Do you know
Newcastle.
what would
International
be?
football.
Do you know what would be a crazy turn of events?
You guys are
take him at Ghana.
Listen,
No, it's
Do you
not
know
even
what?
about. It's not even about taking him. How are you gonna pay him?
don't worry about that one.
How are you gonna pay him?
He just
Are
needs-
you paying your players?
He just needs one dirty December. It will be fine.
Hey, bring Jose to 30 December. I'm crying. Alright, cool. So what about internationally? In fact, not even internationally. Let's say turn of events, random. Man United sack Eric Ten Hag.
No,
They're not getting
no,
they're
it needs
back.
to know. He's
No.
done that. He's done that.
Do you know where he should go? though?
Do you know what?
If he
you know
goes to
that Tony-
Portugal, he can take Ronaldo. Ronaldo will have to retire because he's gonna try and play until he's trying to be 45 and sneak a World Cup. But if Jose takes that Portugal job, Ronaldo, he's not playing him.
You don't know
I'm
that.
telling you, if Jose Mourinho was in the Trafford area, they'll start blazing out Tony Braxton. He wasn't man enough for me. There's no way he's going back to Old Trafford.
No,
Even the way he
You never
disrespected them.
Yeah.
You never know.
That was my greatest accomplishment.
That press conference.
You never know.
Respect.
Unreal.
Respect.
No.
That press conference was like, this is my greatest accomplishment. Oh my god.
Or when he
It's
talks about
crazy.
football heritage.
Yeah, football
It's too much. It's too much.
Heritage
I mean, he
is
was
sweet.
right, but let's be real.
God almighty. Well, I would take Jose Mourinho internationally at Nigeria. So
He's
you
How
know,
are
Ghana.
you paying him?
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it will happen.
You haven't even paid your manager.
We
for
haven't paid the manager. We haven't paid the players. I'm just saying, I'll still take him internationally, innit?
Me too. I'll take him for Jamaica then. Since
Nah, he's
everyone
coming
wants
to Ghana,
managers.
man. Just give him a one piece of kente. He'll be fine, man.
I'd like to see Jose Mourinho in an Abada. Daddy. Sorry. Sorry, apologies. I find him so sexy. But we're going to move on.
Huh?
Jose Mourinho is sexy as well. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Of today or of 2004?
Jose Mourinho is sexy.
Anita has problems.
What?
Football heritage.
Anita.
Did
Anita.
you not see? And do you know what really did it for me? When he was like this. I was like... When you saw him in the Stormzy video, you guys weren't tingling.
No.
Nothing to
Oh, crazy, man. Anyway, moving on.
Everyone
Moving
in
on.
that
moving
video
on.
is buzz.
Nah, Stormzy, I love you, man. I'm not a part of this. I'm not part of this. We love Stormzy.
Sorry. I forgot where I am.
What the fuck?
Like, shut it. He actually... That's a charge. I'm sorry.
That is a charge.
That is a charge.
What did I do?
Maybe even 2 charges.
Be honest. Do you find Pogba attractive?
So, moving on.
Moving on.
Liverpool played Bournemouth in a game that Tima called boring.
Yeah.
Liverpool won 4-0. I think Darwin Nunez got a couple of goals. Diego Jota got a couple of goals. However, a 4-0 win was it at Anfield or was it away at Bournemouth?
Bournemouth.
Away to Bournemouth was too boring for Tima to continue to watch. But Ella, what was your take from that game?
First half,
You fell asleep.
it was a hard watch. It was a very hard watch. First half, I feel like the only player that played all right was McAllister. But second half, we were really good. Got the job done. Gakpo came on, made a difference. Jota.
Why doesn't Gakpo start for you guys?
Klopp's drunk.
No, it's just too many options. Too many options.
What position do you prefer him in though?
9. Gakpo 9.
Not in the midfield.
No.
Or no, is he play left?
Yeah, he plays left. That's his original position, but I like him in the 9. I like how he links up play. I think he does that better than anyone else. But Nunez and his ability to create chaos behind the lines is kind of what edges him in front of Gakpo. And obviously Jota with the goals and Diaz. I always think there's a case of Diaz. I feel like Gakpo can get in the front three, but Klopp loves Diaz, so no matter what he does,
Sympathy.
he'll play. He'll play. But yeah, to be honest, at this point, as I said like 2 weeks ago, we just take the results because we don't have Mo, we don't have Trent, don't have Szoboszlai, we don't have Endo.
It looks like Mohamed Salah might be actually seriously
Salah.
Let's address that.
Well,
actually,
we'll address that after.
he's gonna play out against you. He's gonna play.
No, he won't play.
Watch.
He won't.
I'm no longer injured.
Okay, let's address it. What's happening?
a
So
fraud.
he's come back to He's come back to Liverpool to get rehab.
She ain't wrong though.
And if he's fit, he'll go back.
I
Simple.
promise you, yeah. It's either maybe the game against Chelsea is too soon. If Egypt get knocked out, they don't manage to make it out of the group,
Which they likely won't.
right? He will miss the game against Chelsea maybe to save face,
They'll go
but
back
he
for
will
Arsenal.
start at the Emirates. All of a sudden, that hamstring injury will be miraculously cured. Just like, you know, they said Alisson hamstring injury 2 weeks later. Alisson's back on the pitch.
But they said They said a minor hamstring injury, so we always
He was
expected
supposed to
him
be
back.
out for 5 weeks.
No, he wasn't. No. He was only meant to be out for
that
2 weeks.
asthmatic in him, man.
What? Allow it.
Just really
Allow the
repairs
asthma.
that hamstring.
Allow it.
How many of your players are asthmatic?
Honest.
I still need answers. How many are there?
I don't know, team. I don't have their medical records.
Has it gone down since Jordan Henderson's left, or is it just the kind of the thing?
We're not even talking about him, please. We're not
But
talking
yeah,
about
Salah.
him. We're not
Salah's
discussing
gonna. When is the last AFCON game next week? No, midweek, right?
No, because Ghana play tomorrow, don't they?
And that's your
Pretty
last
sure,
game.
Monday.
So the group stage will be over by Wednesday. And you guys are supposed to
Try it. Try say something. Yeah.
You guys are supposed to play Liverpool next week, the weekend coming.
The weekend, no.
No,
we're
The
playing
weekend coming
Liverpool
is
Wednesday.
31st,
is
like
FA Cup. So the following week is
We are playing
midweek.
Liverpool on Wednesday, no?
Wednesday,
No,
a week on
Wednesday
Wednesday.
after.
A week on Wednesday.
He will play.
He will not play. He will not play.
Shani's
will
like
not
a
play.
witch doctor. He will play.
He will
He will
play.
not play.
All of a sudden he'll be killed.
He has a chance of making the Emirates just because of the
Ha,
date.
chance.
how many pumps from me is are we gonna need for him to?
What is this episode, please? It's the
Listen.
most random episode that we've done in a long time.
I'm
Listen.
crying.
From a selfish point of view, I want him back. I want him playing, but he will.
Guys are
He will
still
go.
winning
Are you
without
definitely
him.
coming to the Emirates without Trent?
Oh no, Trent will be back. Don't worry.
Is he gonna be back against Chelsea?
Of course he will.
I thought he had an ankle. See what I mean with these
He's
fake
got
injuries?
magic,
It's
that
an-
magic sponge.
It's a hyperextended knee.
That's like at least 6 weeks.
Yeah, we've got good medical team.
Something that we wish we had at Chelsea.
See, Shy?
Don't worry. You see, in 10 years, when we're older, we all have children. It'll be Liverpool's turn to face the charges.
There is
'Cause
no
whatever they're
charges. We're
cooking in those
clean.
labs.
We're
it's
very
not legal.
clean. We're very
So,
clean.
as I said, ask the questions. How many?
We're clean.
How many?
We're getting injuries. We're
How many
clean,
pumps are you
man.
going through to get these people back?
Them asthma pumps are healing, fam. They're healing. I
Hyper
love a good
extended
asthma
knee.
pump. I
You've
love.
Yeah.
And
Some
you're
people
making
have
the game.
rocks
In 2 weeks.
and crystals. They have asthma pumps.
Well, actually, they said there's a chance for Arsenal. I think he'll be back for Arsenal. I think he even might be back for Chelsea.
Who?
Trent.
Hmm.
He usually heals quite quick.
I'm very sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Oh my
I'm sure he does.
Anyway,
So like we said, Liverpool will be playing Chelsea and they will be playing Arsenal very soon. And as you guys may have noticed, we haven't done a match day preview in such a long time. Why haven't we done one in such a long time? Because we need funds. Yeah, we need sponsorship. We need funds. Yeah, okay. So if you're watching this and you're a sponsor, we need funds. We've been doing this for too long to not have funds anymore. We need sponsorship and we need funds. But see, that's why you covering your face.
I didn't know that.
Don't be ashamed. We need money. We need money.
It's free.
this episode's crazy.
She's gonna check this out.
She really is.
No, we're gonna keep this in. We need money.
I feel like you're 2 seconds away from saying text gold diggers.
Text gold diggers on 078 3309 7. Just text us. Anyway, so Chelsea will be facing Liverpool on the 30th of January.
31st, my birthday.
Of January. On your birthday,
On my birthday, we're
hunty.
gonna get pumped.
At least you know. At least you know. But let's do a quick match day preview, okay? So Chelsea will face Liverpool at the
Anfield.
At Anfield. Damn it. Chelsea haven't won at Anfield since I think it was 2021.
Not slippity slip.
No.
Stop
Okay.
with it slipping.
Your
Oh
golden
my
boy
God, you know why
Mount.
that's so
2021.
funny?
Oh yeah.
Because Jose said, he didn't even need to win there. He just went and won because he felt disrespected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw what you guys were selling t-shirts and all sorts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a
Yeah.
prick.
Brendan Rodgers.
Jose
man.
didn't need to win that
We
game.
don't
Don't
talk
you
about
remember?
him.
But
We weren't going to win the league.
You just
We
needed
didn't need
draw,
to. It's
but
Brendan
you-
Rodgers,
you
man.
went gun ho.
Brendan Rodgers.
You didn't need to.
No, they didn't.
No,
They
we just needed a
draw.
draw.
Yep.
Brendan Rodgers. I have
That
nothing to
slip was
say.
sensational.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, that's
I
pain.
don't think I've ever seen anything like it since. Anyway.
You know,
I'll
at the
never
end, he's
forgive
like,
that man.
Jose.
And he wasn't even tapping the badge, he was tapping his shoulder.
He wasn't wearing the
He's
jacket,
so
the Chelsea jacket.
shameless.
He was just tapping his shoulder. He was giving himself a tap on his shoulder. But anyway, let's do a quick preview. And in our previews, normally we'd either do a combined 11 of all time or a combined 11 of right now. There was normally other stuff that comes with our previews that's so exciting, and Ella even got a video that went viral with our exciting previews. But we need money. We need sponsorships. So if you want to sponsor things like that, let us know. Now, no, guys, this is actually a crap help. Yeah, okay. Cool. Sorry, Brie. I'll clap it back in. Cool. So, are we going to do an all-time combined 11 with Chelsea and Liverpool, or would we rather do a combined 11 of Chelsea and Liverpool right now?
Right now.
Right now, there's no point, Anita.
Anita, which one
Not
of these?
one. You have to pitch to me. Someone.
Who's getting
Pitch.
Raheem Sterling.
No.
He's
Pitch.
better than Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz
We
is
don't even
27 and shocking.
We don't have to include Diaz. We can include someone else.
But that's who Klopp starts though.
Oh no, but we could still include someone else.
Who?
Gakpo. Jota. We'll put Jota.
Who's going up front though?
Nunes.
He's meaty.
He's better than Jackson.
You got
Who scored more goals in the league?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So Jackson's going up front.
No, he's not going up front. He's not going up front.
Wait, Jackson,
You know what?
Jackson's the only one who
Nah,
makes it.
You know what? No striker.
No striker.
No striker. We're not
Nah,
including a
she said
striker.
No striker.
We're not. We're playing with 10 men. No,
Who
no
plays on your
striker.
right? Salah.
I'm telling you,
You're not
Sterling.
taking out Salah.
Sterling could make the
Sterling is
Liverpool
not
front three.
making
He's
it.
better than Gakpo and he's better than Diaz.
He's not better than
I
Jota.
can't believe Jackson makes this squad.
Where does Jota play?
Jota plays on the left.
Oh, Where do you
Yes.
play today?
On the right.
I can't believe Jackson makes that.
He's not making it. He's not making it.
All right, so what we doing? Are we choosing an all-time XI or are we choosing a right now XI?
It has to be all time.
Has to be
now.
all
All
time.
time, this episode will never end.
No, it will,
No,
because
it
I'll
won't.
be the decider.
There we
No.
go. Shai will decide who goes where.
Trust me, I got some Chelsea players that are making that.
Myself and Shai will decide who goes where. All right, let's start with the
Literally.
goalkeepers. All right.
Allison.
Check.
Allison.
It's begun.
Allison.
Check literally conceded 15 goals.
That's cute. Allison can play with his feet. Let's
okay, that's cute as well.
go.
Check.
Allison.
Check.
Allison.
Can I decide now?
Allison.
Check.
Allison.
Just a little bit more.
Check.
Allison.
Why? Why Allison?
Because he can do everything. He's
Okay, and then why
all-round
check? Because of the
excellent.
record.
And he, like, honestly, as a goalkeeper, I've never seen a goalkeeper play with that ability for that long.
Allison. Let's go.
I think it's check.
Allison.
I'm going for check. I'm so sorry.
Allison's
we give-
cute too.
Yeah, you give
Cute.
Allison
He
his
could be on the
respect.
bench.
You're literally cute with an X. Like you give Allison his respect, but what Czech done with Chelsea is incomparable. So it's definitely check.
And he's won more Premier Leagues as well.
With Allison's one. So let's go to right back.
Trent.
Ivanovic.
Trent.
Ivanovic.
Trent.
Ivanovic.
No,
Say that with your
let's not-
chest,
let's not
Lisa.
be silly. It's Trent.
Ivanovic.
No,
Trent.
you're not even sure.
Ivanovic.
Is either
Anita's not
Ivanovic
sure.
or Dave Aspilicueta?
Oh, fuck
Over
off.
Trent.
We went through this. No.
I'm literally skidding the floor
No.
with Ivanovic. Can you not?
No, Reece James.
Aspilicueta could play like every single position he played: left back, centre back, right back. He was world class.
It's
No,
Trent.
It's Trent. Let's be wrong.
Trent can't even defend.
Oh,
That's a lie.
it is a lie.
It's not a lie.
I'm not gonna lie. It's Trent.
Ivanovic.
Let's
Oh.
do centre back pairing. So right now we've got in goal Petr Cech, right back Trent, centre back pairing. Who we going for?
John Terry and Carvalho.
Oh, you. What?
I can't lie.
It's
That
Virgil.
season wasn't best.
It's Virgil and Terry.
Virgil
Let's
and
be
Terry.
real. Yeah.
When he
yeah.
was thinking of her vagina.
Hey, if we're talking about actual centre back pairings, who you going for, Shai?
To Chelsea too.
John Terry and Carvalho.
I think. Listen, yeah, Virg, congrats. But when did you see John Terry get packed 7-2 by Aston Villa?
Oh,
Boy.
come on.
Boy, oh boy.
We weren't being serious that game. Come on.
Boy,
Come on.
oh boy.
No.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, what happened?
Not Van Disney. Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Today drained me.
Too many debates in one episode.
Drained me.
I think
Too many
it's the
debates.
Chelsea pairing and Ashley Cole, and that's the back
Yeah.
line.
No.
I think if I'm gonna keep it fair, it would be John Terry and Virgil van Dijk.
Based on what?
Absolutely.
So Virgil van Dijk and John Terry, they have I wouldn't say similar significance or equal significance, but Van Dijk's significance for Liverpool is much higher than Carvalho's significance for Chelsea.
But there was would you not say that there was a season where Carvalho outperformed Terry?
Which one?
The season where you went 15 goals.
Then we can kick Terry out.
2004.
5.
2004 or 5. No,
What do you think, Tima?
I don't think
It's a
Carvalho outperformed Terry. I think
It's a shout.
Carvalho outperformed Terry.
It's a shout.
I mean, if
He
you want
was
to say
very,
that,
very good.
if you want to say that to the camera over there,
It's a shout.
no, Tima as a Chelsea fan.
It's a shout.
I think that John Terry was the better centre back. 100%.
Overall, yeah, but that season though,
And that was his first in the Premier League as well.
he was amazing,
But
and he
then-
actually proved that short centre backs could do stuff.
But then you look at subsequently the seasons after,
True.
it was still John Terry.
Yeah.
But for Virgil van Dijk, the
It's
second
only been
Virgil
one
van
season. They only have one child.
But the second Virgil van Dijk came in, it was Virgil van Dijk, Virgil.
No, come on.
Virgil had a knee injury.
Okay, but it was
I think
it was
Virgil
still
came
like
back from
without
the
Virgil
injury.
van Dijk, Liverpool still looked toothless. So it was still like Virgil van
Has to
Dijk
be
is the most
Virgil.
And
important
he had
centre back.
And he had what?
Van Disney.
7 goals though.
Oh, shy.
But the
Come on,
thing
you
is,
cannot
didn't John
use that
Terry
game.
leak 5?
5 or 7.
Hey,
Just said
listen.
we stopped counting after 4.
I'm listen.
Let's be real.
I'm going for John Terry and Virgil van Dijk.
Thank you.
You're going for John Terry and Carvalho. We'll let you guys decide at home because we're clearly going to be at an impasse here.
But
Okay,
one thing is for sure is Ashley Cole's at left back.
110%.
100%.
Shout out to
Ella?
Robert though. Yeah.
What
I'd
was shouting
agree.
at
What
him
are we
out
shouting
for?
about for?
What are you shouting it out for?
So
He's
should we
he's
shout
just
Wayne
so
Bridge as
very
well
good.
whilst we're at it?
Nah, come on. Don't respect
Del
disrespect
Horno?
Robert.
Like, what we doing
No,
here?
This is
don't
where it gets
disrespect Robert.
interesting.
No.
Wait, hold on. Before we get there, what are you shouting out Robbo for? Like,
He's an excellent
precisely.
left back. Why?
He's
But when you like,
Rabbit, nah, you guys are
do you know when you give
tripping.
someone a shout, it's because like they can
Yeah,
kind of
he's
compare
good.
to the person that you want to shout out.
should have said
shout them
honourable
out to.
mention.
Okay,
Just an honourable
honourable. Yeah, but
mention.
I'm
Why are we honourably mentioning
I,
this?
I wouldn't even
What?
honourably mention him.
Oh,
Person.
She
come
doesn't
on,
have
man.
anyone else. Have some more respect.
No.
I'm so sorry. It's just
Anyway.
Ashley Cole. Okay, cool. Let's go into our midfield 3. Yeah. Midfield 3.
Oh shit! You lot. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
Let's do a
Who is
midfield
missing out?
3.
Because you got Kante, you got Fabregas, and you got Lampard, and then she got Gerrard.
It's actually an all Chelsea midfield, I can't lie.
All right,
it's
wait.
not. No,
This
it's
is
not.
where-
You put Gerard, but where did you put Gerard second? So don't even. He's making.
I'm thinking
Wait,
about
wait,
balance.
wait. This is gonna
Gerrard
be
could
where
do-
it gets
we can
interesting.
replace-
Okay,
Okay, go.
we're gonna let Ella go. You're gonna give us your midfield 3. You've got 30 seconds to convince myself and Shy of your midfield 3. Okay, you ready? Who's your
Apart-
midfield 3 gonna be?
I need to think. I'm not sure.
Ella's always thinking, forever thinking.
Let
No,
Tima go.
because-
Tima has hers. She
Tima,
said it's
do you
all
have
Chelsea
yours?
All
midfield.
Chelsea midfield.
All right, who's your 3, and then we'll start the 30 seconds.
Kante, Fabregas, Lampard.
Okay, 30 seconds starts now.
For me, Kante, Fabregas, Lampard.
Why?
Did you hear the instructions that I just gave? What
I thought
was
you said
happening?
just name them.
No, I said you're gonna have 30 seconds to convince myself and
Oh.
Shy.
I
Of
think in
why?
terms of balance, that is the most balanced midfield. Kante is one of the best midfielders in terms of his position, in terms of tackling and ball carrying. You've got Lampard scoring the goals and Cesc Fabregas literally spraying passes from deep, in and behind. Probably connecting to, I'm not going to speculate who the striker is, but connecting to that striker, pinpoint.
You only need 22 seconds. Ella, have you figured out who your midfield 3 is?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'd put Kante, Gerard, Fabregas.
And your reason why start now.
Similar reason to Tima. Kante for the 6, Fabregas to control. Gerard can do what Lampard could do more. So Yeah, he's a better
But
player.
he didn't have as many
Didn't
assists or
have-
didn't have as many goals.
It's Ella's 30 seconds.
Exactly. Gerrard could do what Lampard could do, so we don't need Lampard. It's fine.
Okay, 20 seconds.
Okay, if you want to do slippity slip, fair enough.
Shy, whose midfield three are you going for? I'm gonna need you to think faster.
I think Cesc and Kante is absolutes. Between Gerrard and Lampard. Can't we just kick Kante out? Yeah, kick Kante out. Put the two English boys and the Spaniard.
Fair.
Double pivot.
Black Lives Matter, you know.
Huh?
Black Lives Matter.
You got Ashley Cole's there. I don't know, man. I think if we're being fair, I feel like
You
Chelsea
didn't want to
fans-
be fair with fucking Van Dijk, but now you want to be fair when it comes to Kante.
I think Carvalho's peak is better than Van Dijk's.
Okay, fair. I think Kante's peak is better than Gerrard's.
But then I feel like
What?
You heard me. Someone won the Premier League twice.
Oh,
the other didn't.
Anita, no,
Slippity slip.
please. Please.
I think give it Gerrard and Kante, and Chelsea fans need to decide between Cesc and Lampard.
No.
Ooh.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
No.
do that.
I think that's
No.
fair.
No,
No.
it's
There's
fair.
no way that
No.
Steven Gerrard doesn't make
Exactly, you're being
all-time
ridiculous.
He
exciting.
literally slipped at the most crucial
So did
moment.
so
Doesn't
did
have a Premier
Terry.
League
So did John Terry.
Doesn't have a Premier League title.
And shamelessly came with full kit in your Champions League final. Please.
Yeah, because he literally
No,
carried us.
no,
Anyway,
no.
slipped, no Premier League title.
No, it doesn't matter. We're talking
Just
about
a miracle
ability
in
all
Istanbul.
time. Nah.
I feel like as the only impartial person here, technically, because you're gonna pick your Chelsea boys. I know you are.
Exactly.
But the
We're
thing
going
is,
shy.
Kante has won.
I'm not
Premier
saying take
Leagues.
Kante
It
out.
doesn't
I'm saying
matter.
decide between Lampard and Cesc Fabregas.
Do you know what? Let the reviewers decide.
Between Lampard and Cesc Fabregas.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
In terms of both of our midfielders.
you guys, it's not fair that
Yeah.
two Chelsea fans dictate the way
Exactly.
this is gonna go.
Thank you.
But my thing is, yeah, and Sha, I'm gonna call you a hypocrite here, yeah.
I am.
You can't. You can't put Steven Gerrard in there for certain when he doesn't even make your top three midfielders of all time.
Yeah, but we're talking about
Lampard
ability.
didn't make. Gerrard made my top 5. Lampard didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's because you were going off vibes. If we roll the clips of when we actually did the actual midfielder debate,
I thought you lost
was
the
your
clip,
top two.
Changed.
shouty.
It's
Huh?
changed.
Oh, bitch, I can roll that clip back up.
Wheel it up.
I'm going to wheel that clip back up.
Wheel it up.
I got the audio in it.
I think you have to decide between Cesc and Lampard.
I think viewers, you decide between our two midfielders. Two midfields.
They're
All
gonna
right,
pick
so
Gerrard.
we've got the midfielders of Cesc Fabregas, N'Golo Kante, and Frank Lampard. Or you can choose Cesc Fabregas, Steven Gerrard, and N'Golo Kante. You guys let us know in the comments what you're going to choose. Right, front three. Left wing, right wing, striker. Should we start with the right winger?
Hazard, Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hazard, Salah.
Easy.
Yes. quite
Hazard,
easy.
Salah. No
What
one's
are
going
you
to name
thinking
Pedro.
about?
There's nothing to think about. To be honest. Unless you want to chuck Hazard out.
For who?
Money.
I'm not even arguing for Mane, so go on.
I suppose I can give
Please
her
be
Salah.
careful.
You suppose?
Sorry,
I
you
suppose
suppose
I can give her Salah.
Mo Salah?
What do you mean you
To be fair,
suppose?
to be
This
fair,
is what I'm saying.
Mo Salah counts as Chelsea as well.
Yeah, true.
Shameless.
But then does Fernando Torres count as Chelsea as well?
He scored in the
Yeah.
6-0 win against,
Arsenal.
Wenger's 1,000th game.
Oh, yeah, I
6-0.
remember that. Yeah.
What does Arsenal have to do with this?
No,
Just saying.
his one goal for Chelsea was in that game. Anyway,
He only scored 1 goal for Chelsea.
He scored a couple.
no, he scored one.
What?
He scored 2. He scored 2.
He scored a couple.
Oh, 2. And then Drogba or Torres.
Suarez.
Oh.
I can't have racists. I'm sorry.
But John Terry's
John
in the
Terry,
team.
get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Thank you.
What an own goal. What an
That
own
was an
goal.
own goal, man. That
Let me
was
say
an
something.
own
Wait,
goal,
wait,
man.
No.
Let me land.
No,
I
you
haven't
can't
finished my
land.
Team up,
Can
man.
I have my one finish my sentence?
I don't even want you to, dog. Like, what was that?
So not only was he racist, but he also disrespected
Who,
my
John Terry or?
No, he also disrespected my country. So I'm definitely not picking
Your
Suarez.
country disrespected your country because you guys had time.
Exactly. Exactly.
And he bites people as well.
Okay, but let's.
Okay, let's look at his talent.
I'm not picking Suarez. I'm sorry.
He's a better
Just not.
striker than Drogba.
I'm
He
picking
is.
Drogba.
No, he's.
Suarez is a better striker.
I can't stand Suarez.
It's alright if you can't stand him. Like,
We'll take
do you know
John
what it is?
Terry
It's
out
not
then.
his fault. You got the red card. You still missed the penalty.
The
How
way
is that
he
Suarez's
celebrated, the
fault?
way he celebrated was disgusting.
But he even
It's
said in
his
the interview
team.
himself, he's sorry.
No,
He's
he
not
he
sorry.
never said sorry.
He
He never
said-
said sorry.
He said he's not sorry because he took the red card.
Mm.
It was down then on Ghana to put the ball in the back of
Not
the
for
net.
me. I'm not picking him. So
But can
Okay.
I ask that? This is so off topic, yeah. And I know it's like Africa that we're supposed to be supporting
Mm.
African countries right now. But what did you want Ghana to do? What did you want Suarez to do
Exactly.
for Ghana in that moment?
listen.
Suarez got the red card, gave you guys the penalty, gave
Why
you
is
guys
he not
the
down the
advantage.
tunnel? He should be in the dressing room. Fuck
wanted to-
Luis
It's a
Suarez.
World Cup.
With my chest.
Do you know
Honestly,
what it has
Suarez.
as well?
What?
Because they had a chance for revenge. And you
You had a chance for revenge and you still fucked it up.
I'm not picking Luis Suarez.
That's
I'm
it.
not telling you to put Luis Suarez, but your reasoning behind that needs to be questioned.
As I said to Shai earlier, I fully respect you as a person. Fuck off.
Hey, listen.
Respectfully.
That I'll take it, but I'm choosing Drogba.
I'm choosing
It's
Drogba.
It's Suarez.
Listen, but stalemate.
if we're talking about
Let's
the
be
better
real.
striker, right? Suarez is better
But
striker.
we're just
than
talking
Drogba.
about an all-time XI.
Yeah,
Okay.
Suarez, man.
If you want to put
How many
Suarez
Premier League
in
goals
there,
does
you
Suarez
can.
score? He's not in the 100 club.
No.
No.
But if he stayed, he would have been.
Hmm.
But he didn't.
I think. I don't know,
His
man.
talent, man. Come on.
But what about Drogba's talent? Does
Suarez-
Drogba not have any talent?
Nah, but Suarez.
But
Just
does
different.
Drogba not have his, does he not have any talent?
Suarez was caught on camera crying because Gerrard slipped and he couldn't hold on.
Okay,
to
but
it.
he's still. He's
And he
still
couldn't
a
hold on against
better.
Crystal Palace. Had to
He's
bury
still
his
a
head.
better stat. He's still a
And,
better striker.
did he win a Premier League title? No, he
No,
didn't.
but
Has
he won a
did he win a Golden
Champions
Boot?
League. And
Yeah, he has a golden boot.
Well,
he
he
has the
should.
record.
yes,
had the
exactly.
record.
Thank you.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
And when
Mo
he
Salah took it.
when he bit, was it
And
the
he
bit
missed.
or was it the
And he
ever?
missed.
When he had
4
the everything
games.
and he
missed
scored
4
no penalties
games.
in that
Thank
31
you.
goals.
He
Drogba
still doesn't have a
didn't
Premier League
score
title,
penalties.
so
Yeah,
I know,
because
but-
Lampard was busy taking
Yeah.
them.
he still has no Premier League title. So
That's
so-
cute.
I don't think it's about Prem title though. If we're talking about players here, yeah.
It's
See, but you come
Suarez.
from a generation where you guys told me
What are
about
you
eye
talking about?
tests.
Yeah.
And if you
Generation.
look at the
What are you talking about?
Lord God.
if you look at the,
Look
on
at
the
my-
eye test, if you look at the eye test, yeah,
I'm taking Drogba.
Drogba's
Oh,
not a
come
better striker
on.
than Suarez.
I'm taking Drogba.
Tima.
I feel like saying looking at the eye test and saying looking at that Drogba's not a better striker than Suarez is so obtuse. Like that is really, it's kind of like the Lampard not being a creative midfielder debate.
Who calls Lampard a not creative midfielder?
A lot of people say
They're
that he's
dumb.
not creative. They're stupid, and
Those players never-
not being rude here, but your own logic right now is stupid as well. Because
No.
on the eye, Drogba is a sensational striker as well.
Not
But
as good as
Suarez is more
Suarez is a
all-rounded. He's
Suarez is a
all-rounded.
magician. Let's be serious.
And
Some of the stuff you
Drogba
saw
is also
Suarez
a
do.
magician.
No, not in the same way.
There are
Drogba
things-
in a
there
The
are
way
things-
Suarez could create.
We're talking
There
about
are
Premier League. We're
things-
talking
Exactly.
about
Okay, you want
finals.
to talk about Premier League?
There are things
Cool.
that
He
Drogba
has-
can do
There's
that
3?
Suarez can't do.
Nah,
And there are
that's
things
not
that
true.
Suarez can't do. Suarez
There's 4
cannot.
Suarez could do
Suarez's
anything.
neck does not have the same strength as Drogba's for a header.
Nah,
It doesn't.
I don't agree.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Nah,
Drogba
he
has a strong
scored.
neck.
He scored
Suarez
a
has got a
header.
strong neck.
He scored a header
Course.
outside the penalty ball. The penalty ball. The 18-yard ball. I don't care.
Ooh, He scored a
Exactly.
header.
So, what-
Look,
is that what we're
Drogba
talking
scores
about?
headers in his sleep.
Okay,
Do you look at the one in the Champions League final?
that's cute.
It is cute because Suarez, like, let me
He
not even
scored
go
his
there.
own Champions League.
Let me not even
He
go
won the
there with
treble.
Suarez.
His goal
For
against
Liverpool.
Juve was fantastic.
Exactly.
What,
for Liverpool.
Liverpool?
So,
It doesn't
For
matter.
Liv- no,
Are
no,
we-
it-
but
it
you're
does.
saying, but you're
We're
talking
talking
about
about Premier
It
League.
talent.
matters.
But you're talking about talent.
I'm just talking about in this XI.
Yeah,
Who is
Suarez
the-
makes it.
I don't think Suarez makes
Oh,
it. I think
come
Drogba
on.
makes
Yeah,
it.
but then if we're
Premier
doing
League heritage.
if we're doing based off that,
Heritage.
then has Lampard
Heritage.
ever had a performance like Gerrard in that Champions League final?
No.
Yes.
No, he
has.
hasn't.
Which one?
Against Bolton.
Okay.
He won the league.
So
Bolton.
Tima, some of your own gossip.
Bolton Wanderers. 8 prime AC Milan and Bolton Wanderers.
He won us the league that year.
Who was playing for Bolton?
JJ Kocher.
Okay.
I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you said
What about?
I can't
That's
believe
crazy.
you said that.
But
too
also
much.
Frank Lampard didn't.
Not
leave.
even Barcelona away at the Camp Nou when you went down to 10
Oh
men.
yeah.
'Cause I thought that's what you was gonna say.
You
said Bolton?
Bolton.
I was looking at you like, what the fuck?
I was thinking like significant moments.
Oh, you can't compare that with Gerrard. Come on, he's got
Yes,
way
I
more
can.
clutch. No,
The
you
first,
can't.
our first
You
league
actually
title in
can't.
50 years.
That's cute. You cannot compare clutch.
Where was Gerrard for your league title, first league title in 30 years?
Slippity slip.
It doesn't matter. Gerrard's still the only player to score in every single final out of any English players. But we're talking about clutch moments. You cannot compare.
He did. But also, Frank Lampard didn't need to do clutch moments.
Yeah, because he had a better team.
No.
Yes.
Well, he did have a better team, but also to stand out in a very, very good team. Do you know how hard that is?
I know, but to carry a team on your back, do you know how hard that is?
Yeah, because you're surrounded by bums.
But that's what you guys gave credit to Hazard for.
Exactly. You
For
guys
one
love
season,
to move the.
for one season, we gave him that credit. So let's not say that we gave him that credit all
Ready
round.
to
For
attack
one
me.
season, yeah.
what I'm looking at.
Anytime it's Hazard, listen, I'm involved in a conversation, bitch. Let's not do this, okay?
I feel like, I don't know, Suarez or Drogba.
I feel like it should be Drogba, especially because if we're going to look at longevity as well, Drogba has a longevity in the Premier League. For Chelsea, he played for what, 8 to 9 years?
He left and came back and won a Premier League
Exactly,
title.
and won
But
another
then does
Premier League
Suarez have
title.
any seasons where he scored single-digit goals for
Nope.
Liverpool?
His first
Drogba
season.
was injured. Drogba was injured. Drogba was injured.
Oh, bro.
He was injured, okay?
Single-digit goals
Look.
for a striker is not good reading.
Anyway, we will leave that again up to you guys. So technically, we were meant to do a whole XI. We've barely done one.
You don't have a midfielder. You don't
We
have
don't
a
have a
striker.
midfield and we don't have a
Literally.
striker. That is down to you guys. Who would you pick? Drogba or Luis Suarez in an all-time XI with Chelsea and Liverpool?
Oh,
What? Go on.
I was going to say, this part, you should put it on TikTok.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing this for. This
I
is
thought
all
it was
TikTok
Twitter.
clips. All of this is TikTok
Okay.
clips. TikTok, Twitter. This is all social media. Do you think this podcast is a podcast today? this was not. This is barely a pod.
No, bro.
This is
I loved
opinions.
every second of it, to be honest.
Honestly, I feel like it was a calm episode anyway. Besides,
It was fun.
we still got our final topic to quickly run over.
Of course.
Biggest team in London.
Oh, come on, man. It's not even a debate.
Listen,
is.
so there was a tweet that went out talking about Chelsea's accolades and putting them against Arsenal's accolades and talking about the biggest team in London, right? And I replied to that tweet saying,
So did
firstly, you missed the European trophies and the Club World Cup trophies because they were not involved. And secondly, I don't understand how you can claim a city when you haven't won every single trophy that has been presented to you.
Also, London is one of the is one of the major cities in the world, right? How can a club that hasn't won the Champions League claim to be that London is red or claim to be London is theirs when there's another team in London who've won 2? One is, you could say one is a coincidence, but 2, no.
Do you know what I find funny? I think Chelsea is the most insecure big club there is out there. Alleged big club, anyways. You guys have won 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues, and a Club World Cup, and yet still you fight for your life to prove that
I'm
you're a
not
bigger
fighting for
football
my life.
institution than Arsenal. Yes, you do. You
Why am I
guys have
fighting for
got
my
a
life?
self-proclaimed banner that you rode around your stadium.
You
No,
also had a
see,
banner.
I
You guys
corrected
not
you.
create your banner
I
just the other
corrected
day.
you. No. I corrected you. That banner is not at the Emirates every week. That pride of London, to remind yourselves that you are who you think you are, goes around every week to give you some sort of confidence.
So
And
what was that banner
lastly,
then?
Listen, you see when we look at teams, you can say the no Champions League things, but let me throw something back at you. Every other
you
big
throwing back,
club
baby?
that you guys are in conversation with around Europe, they have double-digit league titles. You guys
Okay.
are stuck with Aston Villa. Stuck.
Okay.
If Chelsea had more league titles, maybe this would have been a conversation. You barely have you even got 8
Why is it not a conversation?
because you don't even run your own
We've
league.
won trophies that you could only dream of even competing in. Have you even competed in the Super Cup?
No.
Have you competed in the Club World Cup?
I
No.
haven't won the Champions League, so no.
Boy,
But yet still, people respect Arsenal more than they respect Chelsea.
I don't believe
So
that's
what does
true.
that say about your club?
Who respects you more than
Do you know what's crazy? When you look at Ella, for example, they're not out here fighting to prove that they're bigger than Everton.
But we're not
United are
fighting.
fighting.
You
guys,
lot.
you guys are
You
so
lot are
insecure.
You lot are crying.
You guys are so insecure about it.
So would you say that Arsenal are also insecure about it?
No.
But you guys are the ones that always say we're the biggest club in London. So I don't know how we're the only ones that are insecure when you guys are fighting to stay relevant in the
Let's
conversation.
ask a neutral party. Ella, who's a bigger club?
And don't answer that question. Don't ever feel like you're forced to answer such a question.
I have an answer. I think if you're talking about, when I think the biggest club in London, I do think Arsenal. I do. And
Go on, no, carry on.
it's because of it's not just because of on the field, off the pitch, the amount of fans they have, they're just always in my face. Like everywhere you turn, it's an Arsenal fan.
Let's keep the fans out of it.
Keep
Because
the
we're just
fans.
talking about accolades.
Yeah, but Arsenal have won more, no?
We have more
They
trophies
have.
than them.
They have their 17 community shields.
Okay, without the community shields,
No,
I'm sure they
let's
have more.
not go without, because how do you get there in the first place?
How do you get to the Super Cup
That's what I'm saying. You've won a Super Cup
and
you're
a Club
still-
World Cup?
You're still fighting.
No
you
one's
had the gold
fighting you,
patch
man.
on your badge, and you're still.
No one's
Chelsea
fighting.
is the only club who, in their city, have to fight for
We're
their
not
respect
fighting,
as the
bruv.
biggest
We're
club.
not fighting.
Real Madrid don't fight.
Can I ask you a
Barcelona
question?
don't fight. Liverpool
20
don't fight.
20
United
years-
don't fight.
20
But you
years
guys
out-
are busy fighting.
20 years without a Premier League.
And we're
Club.
still more relevant than you.
I don't think
That's a
I
shame.
don't believe that is true.
Well, that's your beliefs, but your beliefs
Okay.
are wrong.
Okay.
As I said, get to double-digit league titles.
Oh,
I don't think it's much in it, by the way. I don't think it's much in it.
there is a lot in it.
I
There's
don't think so.
You're talking about people like Arsenal fans being in your face. Arsenal fans are just annoying.
They're just more of them. They're just more.
But also, you're thinking about in London because we're all based in London. You go to Africa, no one is wearing an Arsenal top.
Well, let me tell you how this story went, Mama Africa. Arsenal had all the blacks, yeah? Every single one of them. There's
Yeah,
that,
but
is everyone
there's-
you know
no,
black?
no, no,
Who's
no,
an
no.
Arsenal fan?
No, there's that bar in Ghana.
No
You should know
one.
it, yeah?
Right,
It
right.
Why should I
changes
know it?
Because you're Ghanaian. Let me tell you how it went, right? Arsenal had a large fan base in Africa.
Used to.
Then you signed Essien and Mikel, and
then
that's when
Drogba.
all the
Yeah,
uncles
yeah.
went from Arsenal
And
to
Drogba.
Chelsea.
So
And Drogba.
technically Chelsea were being more inclusive, so you guys lost your fans.
How can you be more inclusive than us?
So then
What
what
the hell?
What is your point then?
No, I'm just saying there was a time where there was a switch because she brought up the whole African thing. But let's add the context. The context is
But why is it context important? The context has never been important in terms of this. I've never explained why Chelsea are in the Super Cup. Like, we're just there. Like, why do you need a
we're
backstory?
talking about players.
Why do you need a
bro.
backstory about why Arsenal are not big in Africa?
We
You're
are
just
big in
not.
Africa,
You're not as big as Chelsea.
and I explained the context.
You don't need to
signed-
explain the context.
Yeah, but I do because
you
they were all
don't.
Arsenal fans before they became Chelsea fans.
okay.
okay, so they're Chelsea fans,
Now,
but they're
Where's your
Chelsea
proof
fans.
about this, by the way?
my friend in Ghana
she's
told me.
texted-
Your one friend in Ghana.
she's texted everybody in Ghana. She's
Nah,
texted them.
At the
But
end of the
obviously
day,
Chelsea
yeah,
have been more successful
over a
the
20-year
last-
span.
Yeah, over the
Football
last
didn't
20
start
years. That's
20
why you
years
have
ago.
more. There's a lot of Chelsea fans.
Would you remember Arsenal winning the Premier League?
Oh, here we go.
I'm asking.
I live in the digital age. I can
Yeah.
go and rewatch.
So, no, but do you remember it?
Did you get
Of
the
course, I
goosebumps?
remember it
How old
because
was
I
you?
watched it on YouTube.
I feel like that's also the problem. Like with the fans that I'm arguing with, yeah, it's not even about the security thing. It's more like, how can you tell me that you're bigger than me when I felt what it feels to win a Premier League several times in my adult age? Like, it's just the audacity in my eyes. And then I felt what it means to win a Champions League twice in my adult
So
age.
let me ask
like, do
you
you know
a
what I
question.
mean?
I've seen my
If
club win
City,
everything.
if City win the Champions League this year, are they a bigger club than Chelsea?
That's the thing.
In my opinion, I'm not even answer that.
No, answer.
I ain't answering.
Answer.
Because
Oh,
they've got
fair.
more league titles than you,
Oh,
and they're one
fair.
Champions
Yeah,
League away.
this is the
So
thing.
if Manchester City, no, by you guys' logic,
But
yeah,
I've never
if
argued-
Manchester City win the Premier League, the Champions League at Wembley this season, automatically they're a bigger club than Chelsea Football Club.
So
And you guys can't go, oh, history.
so that's cute. That's really cute, and I'm very happy you did that
Mm.
because It looks cute on you. You wear that well.
I wear everything well.
Okay, sis. One thing I would say is that I've never argued with a Man City fan. We're talking about London as not. I would never argue that Chelsea are like the biggest club in England.
Yo, never.
I would never do that.
That's delusional.
But I would definitely. For me, there is no argument about who's the biggest team in London or the most significant team in London.
But you just made an argument about it.
I've never. What do you mean?
We literally just had a debate.
I'm not having a debate. I'm just telling you facts.
Oh, so you're not a part of this debate then?
There is no debate.
Anyways, Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea. And whether Chelsea fans like it or not, it's the truth. They struggle to accept it because they've been so successful in these two's adult lives. But football didn't start when you were born. And you are born into your club's history.
I also so the other thing is like you say 20 year span, right? That Chelsea been successful. Before Roman Abramovich, Chelsea won trophies.
How many?
I've seen Chelsea.
How many league titles did you have before Roman?
I've seen Chelsea win the FA Cup, the League Cup before Roman came. I've seen them win the Super Cup. I've seen you win the Cup Winners' Cup, which I think is the only European trophy that you have.
We have Intertoto Cup too.
I knew she was going to bring that up.
Fine shame, man.
Look,
Fine shame.
Is it not a fact?
Fine shame.
Is it not a UEFA competition, factually?
I feel like we'll never ever solve the whole who's the bigger club when it comes to Chelsea and Arsenal. The only thing we can all say is that we're both bigger than Tottenham.
Tottenham are the most insignificant
West
club.
Ham are bigger than Tottenham.
West Ham are bigger than Tottenham.
Tottenham are the most insignificant club in London.
You're so mean.
There's Fulham.
So mean.
Is Fulham as insignificant?
Fulham and Brentford are not relevant.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney, well, he did say fuck Brentford, didn't he? So.
And on that note, let's bring this to a close. Guys, this has been a roller coaster of an episode. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like it was just opinions galore. Opinions galore, no facts vibes.
Literally.
If I'm going to close this out correctly, make sure you follow us on Instagram at GoldDiggersUK _ Follow us on Twitter at GoldDiggersUK and on TikTok at GoldDiggersUK. Chelsea are the biggest club in London, and N'Golo Kante does deserve to be in the top 5 Premier League midfielders of all time. Shai is a kappa. Ella, let the Steven Gerrard dream go. Tima, find some shit. Thank you guys.
Belly out.